Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Ellie.
Hello, Ethan. How are you?
I'm okay.
Are you really? You sound a bit special.
Yeah. Today's episode is 49, and we are going from minutes 98 to 100 minutes. That's 1 hour 40. I don't know.
Have you been eating crayons again?
Yes, and lead paint chips, but that doesn't matter because we are back. It's episode 49. I'm Ethan McKinley, and the other disembodied voice there on the line with perfect English.
It's Ellie Fitzgerald. Woo!
Yes, who is in no way drank a bottle of cough syrup an hour ago.
Have you actually?
No.
Oh, I thought you might have had some more of that mulled wine. Yes, this is the 2-minute Terminator.
Made from mould.
Yeah, mouldy. Yes, we are the 2-minute Terminator peeps. Ethan McKinley, I'm Ellie Fitzgerald. We break down the Terminator films 2 minutes at a time. Ethan will give us the bookends of these particular 2 minutes after I say hit the music.
Right after these messages.
Yeah, I think this guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
Howdy, stranger.
Don't say howdy, stranger, to me.
Load up.
You didn't do the fourth. Thank God. It sucked. Yeah, it sucked.
Yes, the book. Here we go. Get your clip ready. The bookends are a helicopter completely wigging out and missing the ocean. It is the ocean, isn't it? It's not a lake that's below. What is it? The Golden Gate Bridge. So it's the ocean, isn't it? Look at me buying time while I skip forward to the end of the clip.
Oh my god, you're such a cheeky shit.
It ends, of course, with Kyle Reese, played by Jai Courtney, and Emilia Clarke playing Sarah Connor. Buying time.
No, that's not how it ends.
Walking into the Cyberdyne building. Not the Cyberdyne building, the Skynet building. They're looking at a screen. There's a screen in front of them. They go for some glass doors. They're walking towards a screen. How's it end, Ellie?
You're such a dick, Ethan. It ends with John Connor killing a dude. So we will start with me.
Hang on. It ends, doesn't it, with John killing a dude? That's the middle of the clip. If it was 1 minute Terminator, you'd be absolutely correct. This is 2 minute Terminator. He kills the dude. He calls off the security check from the local police by mimicking that guy's voice.
Oh yeah, then they do walk into the building.
Then they land their helicopter. Ask where Pops is. Ask where John Connor is, who's probably watching them.
Oh, yes, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong page of my notes. It ends with Sarah saying, "Do you see him?"
And now they walk into the building, I think it's Cyberdyne, and there's a flashing screen doing the countdown for the Skynet launch, the
it's
killer app.
Countdown.
Yeah, so we've got plenty to come in this clip. I guess, and again, perhaps the last 2 minutes in this, the most ridiculous, or one of them at least. Maybe this is the most ridiculous.
There is a lot of ridiculous
This
things
is probably the most unbelievable, even though we are talking about a fake story about killer robots that don't exist.
From the past and the future.
Combining to make something not as good as either. Yeah, this probably is the most ridiculous part of the story.
Can I start with the ridiculousness?
Yes.
Have we missed something, or Ethan, have you missed like a minute out or like a chunk of this film? Because I swear in the last scene we saw Sarah shoot the Terminator literally to bits. So he turns on fire. I know he goes back to being a Terminator again. But one would have thought there would have been significant damage. Oh, excuse me. Significant damage.
She's been picked off by a Terminator. Ellie, if you could just get in the moment, just center yourself. Come on, drama class, gather round. Ellie is going to depict being killed by a Terminator. Amazing. It was almost as if a film was playing before our very eyes.
I know. Surely John Connor's plane would have been shot to bits. It's still going. It's fine. There's no flames. It's not burning. What? This plane is completely undamaged. We just saw Sarah shoot some god almighty bullet into this plane.
Well, it's actually the doorbuster. It's something like special forces and military use when they're going to shoot a heavily protected door off its hinges. I'm not sure if you need more than one, because the gun I think supplied a clip for 2 episodes back when he actually got it out of the weapons cache in the San Francisco police station lockup, basically. And J.K. Simmons
basically
goes, those are doorbusters. I can't remember what he called them, but she only fires one at the helicopter. The Terminator does in fact get hit. The hole in his chest is enormous. It grows back together. He's on fire like a flaming corpse. There's nothing we missed out, Ellie. This is a direct continuation from last episode. The clip, basically, as the helicopter spins out of control, before it hits the ocean, as we see at the start of this clip, while it's still burning, it kind of rights itself. It's all for nothing, as it were. However, because Arnold does the immortal line as a homage to, I guess, many of his films, but the birth of that catchphrase was this franchise. He goes, "Wait here, I'll be back." And for me, the most ridiculous part of it, and we're going to skip ahead and say spoilers here, because he actually jumps through the rotor blades from above of a helicopter, hits the helicopter. Now, I thought his body was stuck in the burning wreck of the engine at the back of the helicopter.
Thank you! Oh my god, which then gets stuck into the back of that building because it smashes off as the plane goes spiralling. Just stop saying you threw your monkey in the sea. Yeah, no, dude, I completely agree. Like,
wow, finally.
But I'm going to skip back now because you're massively skipping into this 2 minutes. And it really frustrates me when you do that. My thought being about this particular plane, is this plane an extension of John? Can John...
This helicopter?
Yeah.
No, he's just an expert pilot.
Because I was thinking, could a Terminator potentially do that?
I guess. Well, yeah, because we saw with the T-1000, the Asian version that we see in this film, Terminator Genesis, a little part of him can drop off and repair or reconnect and reform, I guess, the connections
into something
to make
else.
An older Terminator work. In terms of forming simple shapes and stabbing weapons, as discussed in Terminator 2 Season 2, you can do that as well. Whether he can actually merge and be one with a machine now, I don't know. I'm not sure if the T-1000 could have done that, but I guess this one certainly could have. But no, he is literally just flying the helicopter. He would know how to do this, one, because he maybe scanned it and learned how to drive, like the Terminator in Terminator 1 did when he gets that kind of petrol tanker and chases them at the very, very end of Terminator 1 before they're at what becomes the Cyberdyne factory. So he either scanned how to the schematics of the helicopter by looking at the engine and the controls, or this John Connor, as we know, has infiltrated Cyberdyne, has been developing not only time travel but Genesis to actually make it a self-fulfilling prophecy in this film, Jason Clarke's John Connor. So he would have been here long enough to either get lessons or look at a couple of manuals, I guess, to fly a helicopter, and he'd be like, I don't know, it'd be like a Google self-driving car, which are coming out, aren't they? They're apparently getting better and better and better. And it would remove human error.
Google is Skynet, man. I swear to God.
Oh, it is. Well, that's what this, I guess, film is like, doing a sly dig or a slash homage at suggesting that Google now is into everything. I mean, Google, God, what is it? Google Maps, Google Cars, the new Google phones out with their version of Siri, so it's even more kind of connected. There's no such thing on the Mac computers now. There's no FireWire, I don't think, or USB, so you can't have anything on an external hard drive. So everything goes into the cloud. Everything's going to go into the cloud on the Google phone. So that's the end of my sending dick pics to chicks career over, quite frankly. A sweet set of balls. They're going to be in that like CIA compound. Where is it, in Colorado, in that mountain where they've got those giant hard drives where they keep every email, every photo.
God, Jesus Christ!
Every like my Mac camera on my laptop looking back at me as I like flick through porn links to going, oh, a man with a horse. I'm gonna look at that for fun. Wow, it's kind of interesting there.
Dude, it's even worse considering that's going to be on a girl's computer. Yeah.
That's why I registered this laptop in your name, Ellie.
Ah! You bastard. Anyway, back to the film. More ridiculousness. As if he...
More, you say? More?
What? That was a line from Oliver Twist, the musical version, which I think is Ethan's favourite, but my favourite is the Alec Guinness
Doesn't
one.
he say more in the Alec Guinness version?
Not in that way.
Okay.
You did it as in the musical.
The Harry Seacombe version.
That's the one, yeah. It's a great, don't get me wrong, it's a great film, but I prefer the black and white.
I've only ever seen it once, can't remember.
Can we discuss how ridiculous it is when Arnold jumps out and says, I'll be back, and then flies? He's not bloody Superman. It's
no,
ridiculous.
it
Or is he just falling in style?
When he hits the Twin Towers.
Buzz, we missed the truck. We're not aiming for the truck.
Yeah,
we should link that to this particular episode.
I think it's completely ridiculous.
It's insane.
I thought until
he kind of like flails around and then all of a sudden just does Superman style, and it's just like, oh, for God's sake!
I thought until
ridiculous. He's not a suicide bomber.
I thought until he hit the helicopter, I thought he was stuck in the helicopter. It makes a bit more sense that he actually just falls through and cuts the tail off the helicopter. But even then...
I thought he got stuck in it.
At the end of this clip, he mentioned, she goes, where's Pops? He's probably in the sea, don't worry, or something.
He's not, mate. He's up there, stuck out of a building.
Well, yeah, he would have, first of all, he never would have made it to cut the tail off. And even if he did, due to his weight and stuff, he threw a refrigerator at a helicopter. I mean, that maybe is something Mythbusters hasn't done, where you drop a heavy object onto the rotor blades of a helicopter. I guess it'd be so dangerous it would be worth doing it.
I think Ethan's on something here, guys.
Well, I mean, all the soft tissue parts. I mean, we've seen in Terminator's
soft tissue parts.
In Terminator's past, you can, if you hit one with a truck or run over one, like the first Terminator, you can damage his legs slightly. An old 30-year-old used past his warranty Terminator hitting the rotor blades of a helicopter at high speed, probably terminal velocity, managing to cut the tail off the helicopter through the weight of him. He'd just be even then you'd be chopped into fish bait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree.
He'd just fly apart like a bunch of nuts and bolts.
Can we just say that he also went face first?
Exactly, and he's he looks fine.
But then again, apparently he can smash his face into a police windscreen and be fine. So
he takes more damage from fighting John Connor later on in the film.
Man with face of steel. That's what this should. But yeah, I thought that was ridiculous. Another thing I find particularly ridiculous about this scene is, considering there has been a helicopter chase with lots of gunfire, exploding planes crashing into buildings, there's absolutely no police presence at all. No alarm has been raised. No one seems to be giving a hootenanny about what the hell is going on.
Well, no, an alarm has been raised because he kills the cop, impales him on his weird sword arm.
Literally just now.
Oh no, I know, and he calls it off using the cop's voice. However, oh yeah, still people would have seen this air battle.
And there's only 3 guys in this building. 2 of them go, call the alarm, we'll go and see what happens. And they've left bloody Jimmy Somerville on the bloody reception to make that call. Those 2 guys obviously get killed because we then see them as Kyle and Sarah come into the building. And then, so obviously John Connor walks. He goes, Connor, what are you doing here? Why does he have to kill him?
Well, the cops arrive.
What has he witnessed? He hasn't witnessed a thing.
No, he hasn't, but he's still kind of why have him around? Why not kill him?
Well, then that's just taking joy and taking life, and that's not what a Terminator does.
No, it's of course I'm a Terminator. That's what they do. He'd still be a nuisance if you didn't kill him. He'd still kind of
You're a nuisance to me, Jesus Christ, Ethan. If you were a Terminator, my God.
But that's what I'm saying. A human being would be a nuisance, like a fly would be annoying you. He's calling in a security breach and a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
So he kills him and then calls it off. I mean,
he kills him and just calls it off.
The 2 cops actually going out the door, which I've just noticed, before he calls it in, they find, I guess, dead, which is I think that bit's good, because John walks through the door, so they've clearly been killed just outside the door, and that's who Emilia Clarke and Jai Courtney walk past as they're going in.
Yeah, that is, you're right.
But he calls off the security breach. Now, I've looked at my minutes, there's about 25 or 27 minutes left to the end of this movie, and the cops only arrive, spoilers, at the end, so it takes her about 20-odd minutes to get to this place, of course. But no, you're right. I mean, a million witnesses to this air battle above San Francisco. The people on the bridge would have called the Coast Guard. The people on the bridge would have called
just
the cops.
everyone. There were so many witnesses to what was going on. So many deaths. There would have been ambulances being called. So if you're calling an ambulance, it's going. What the bloody hell's going on? Yeah, so then we see, and also, can we just marvel at the speed at which John Connor can go down in a helicopter, crash into the water, then get out, then get up and kill these people, be dry literally within the matter of seconds. And then who knows what Houdini magic he's going to cause in the next 2 minutes.
He probably formed some kind of hairdryer and
I'm excited, Ethan.
dried himself off.
And his leather jacket, I hasten to add.
He's probably wearing the same leather jacket that Marty McFly wears in Terminator 2. You're a self-drying jacket. Your jacket
and
is
the
no
fact
dry.
that Kyle just goes, "Oh yeah, he'll be fine." That's not gonna make me feel good, Kyle. Sorry, but I literally just watched my daddy just face plant into a helicopter, which then smashed into a building. Dad is not going.
McCloud, accept it.
Can't die, McCloud. And then she takes away all of the good work she's just done by walking up to the building and oh no, because she goes, "Oh, what about John?" He goes, "Well, I think he's fine." And they see the 2 cops dead, and so they walk into the building and she goes, "Well, Kyle, do you see him?" What a dumb question.
He's buying ice cream over there now. Shut up.
You could fucking see him. See, I'm swearing now. If he could see him, he'd be shooting him, or they'd be shot at, or she would see him.
Well, no, yeah, but he does go. He says, "I know John can see us," but even if that was the case, wouldn't he be there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Anyway, fact attack coming up.
Fact attack. Beep, 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 beep. I just try and keep thinking of new things to come up with.
In 2015, Ellie, now 2 years ago, the year of this film's release, you know, in 6 months, this has been 2 years since this movie came out.
Oh, wow.
I know. Dorking. Yeah, in 2015, the year of the film's release, Emilia Clarke's Game of Thrones co-star, Maisie Williams, she plays one of the Starks. I think you'd like Game of Thrones, Ellie. Maisie Williams appeared as a recurring character, Ashildr, in the BBC series Doctor Who, the time that Matt Smith was playing the 11th Doctor. Or in which Matt Smith played the 11th Doctor. I'm not sure if it was during his time, but Matt Smith, of course, plays Skynet in this film. I've got another fact attack for you.
Fact attack.
Wow, that was the kind of the naked woman skydiving noise. It is implied that Skynet actually is an operating system based on software which was tested and modified with artificial intelligence algorithms, and that Skynet, the program, was kept in a circular holographic storage unit. That's a fact, apparently. I have no idea what that means. In any case, oh, sorry, here we go. The next page, I apologise. Here's your explanation.
You're such an apologist.
In any case, that means that the servers the antagonist blew up to that contained a copy of the Skynet program and the actual data file that was locked and secured away is shown at the end of the movie.
Oh.
Let me just reread that. It is implied that Skynet was actually an operating system based on software which was tested and modified with artificial intelligence algorithms, and that Skynet, the program, was kept in a circular holographic storage unit. Okay, we know that. In any case, that means that the servers the antagonist blow up contain a copy of the Skynet program and the actual data file that was locked and secured away that is shown at the end of the movie. I have no idea what that means.
I was going to say, you lost me a little while ago. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to you,
It's
Ethan, but
stored
that
in a
makes
holographic storage unit. We know that. Matt Smith's kind of pseudo hologram appears in that mid kind of trying to be a Marvel mid-credit scene at the end of this film. Sorry, spoilers. If you're watching this in 2 minute increments with just us talking over it, what's wrong with you? I think what they're trying to say is they blow up the very thing that would create that hologram with Skynet. So how can the hologram really exist? But I guess in the words of Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way.
Always. Or is that love?
No, life.
No, that love never finds a way. Do you have any more fact attacks?
I don't. I'm all out of...
No!
I know.
Have Have you got any fat cock-ups?
Well, you know what? We can discuss this. It was brought to our attention by Warwick Fahy, one of our listeners, and a massive nerd.
By the way, just in case he listens to this, it's actually Faye. They get quite upset if it's pronounced Fahy.
Fahy's a nicer sounding thing, though.
I agree, but it is actually Faye. It's Celtic. Gaelic, actually. We're going to be the word being gay. But yes, please do carry on, Ethan. What was the gift that he gave to us this Christmas?
Well, I've been trying to find it, and I can't find the actual one. There's been a million Arnold Schwarzenegger toys and action figures over the year, particularly in the last 10 years. Some companies like Sideshow and Hot Toys and stuff. But he sent us a link to an anatomically correct, weird, because it's anatomically correct in the sense that it's got a penis that can clip on and off, which is both soft and hard. There's like a new Hot Toys, but it's not Hot Toys. Anatomically correct, naked Arnold Schwarzenegger doll, which I guess depicts him in his kind of pumping iron days.
Right.
Would you say that when he's at his maximum muscle?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Ellie's going to send me the link. We'll post it on the 2-Minute Terminator page.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, shocking. It's all of the above. But I've typed it into
everything
Google
that you could possibly want.
I can't find it anywhere.
Can you not? I sent you the link.
Can you send me the link on? Oh God, what did you send me the link on?
I sent it on Viber.
Okay, let me just try and pull this up, folks, because I'm going to actually post this right now.
Honestly, it's amazing. My friend sent it to me whilst I was in Five Guys, stuffing my face with a burger because I'm a pig. So good, by the way. If you have never had a Five Guys burger, I'm really not that into fast food at all. I've never really been into burgers or things like that. But my God, this burger literally melts in your mouth. It's so good. But yeah, so I was sat there having a ruddy good time, and my friend Warwick, who is a massive movie nerd and geek and loves his comic books and all the Marvel movies and anything NECA, Sideshow, you name it. He sent me through.
All I can find, Ellie, is a bunch of porn links I've sent to you. So I mean, I've looked above those. Insight.
Actually, if you go on to it's from a Facebook page, Ethan. Okay. It's called 1/6 scale, all one word.
Right.
Views and reviews.
Okay.
And it's the Arnold Fison body. Fison spelled Phicen.
Fison body. Okay. Yeah, because I've just sent you a link on Skype, and I can't. No, it's a group. You can't join it. Ellie, if you've got the link again, just resend it to me. Okay, I'll send it to you now. Honestly, it's so funny. Oh, but it's on WhatsApp. We'll put it on the page, people. We'll put it on the page. Yeah, but with the one that I sent you a link on, as I said, on Skype, but I don't think this is the actual one. I think it's someone's kind of made. I think they've taken a Hot Toys toy, and they've cut the crotch and the ass out of it, and they've formulated their own ass and penis with Play-Doh. Oh my God. I'm assuming that's not the official one. No, that is definitely not the official one. Where is it? Okay, here it goes. It's Incredible Figures. Right. .de. If you're listening, viewers, I mean, if you're on your daily commute, type in as we Incredible Figures. Incredible Figures.
Copy. Right, Ethan, I'm going to Viber this to you now.
Good girl. Look at us. We're doing it live.
There you go. Ooh. Seamless male body.
Oh, it is seamless. Yeah, look at the one I sent you on Skype, because that's ridiculous. I will, of course, post both of these. Are you getting one of these, Ellie? Yes. I have a question to you, though, as I click on the link. Why, Ellie? I want flaccid. Why, I want Ellie? Erect, and I want the one that goes to the side. Why have they pixelated his face out as if they're trying to protect his identity or prevent shame or embarrassment to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't know. I really don't know. But it's
why have they given him a penis in all its forms?
I like that. I like the fact that you can put trousers. You can choose one that goes to the side, so that when you put his trousers on, you can see the bulge. I think that's amazing.
Super flexible male seamless body. So they've not maybe he's not getting any cut out of this. That's why they can't do that, and they've pixelated the face. So legally they're covered. Maybe.
Oh, that would make sense.
And he's also in this kind of like weird underpants slash.
Doing these weird
Yeah.
like martial arts moves.
Yeah, they're very straight. How much are these figures anyway?
They're like 80 quid.
The one thing I will say that I think they've got anatomically wrong are his thighs. His thighs aren't big enough. His calves.
Yeah, I was
seem
gonna
right.
say his thighs are huge in real life.
He looks
well,
really
well,
thin.
they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's got like skinny legs.
Back in the Pumping Iron days when he was doing the Mr. Olympia, his legs were. I think his legs were probably one of his best parts. His weakest was always his midsection, always his his core. He had amazing chest.
I think
His
that's
legs
because
were nuts.
I think that's because bodybuilding's changed. But I mean, then the style of body was very much that kind of like gigantic top half, and the middle you didn't want to six
No,
pack.
not so much. It depended on what kind of weight you were doing it in. Say someone like Franco Columbu, he was a lot shorter, but his midsection was really, really good.
Right.
So I don't think it really matters. I think maybe it's just size. Maybe because Arnold is so tall, he can't have as good a core. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why you don't work on your core, Ethan. I mean, your legs and your ass and your chest and shoulders, which we've all seen on Facebook, by the way.
I think that's
because
just apathy and laziness.
Ethan has uploaded a video of himself dancing around completely Billy Bollocks, hiding his dignity every so often with a Happy New Year slogan. Please do check it out. That should definitely go on the Terminator page. Or do you know what would have been even better? If you'd got a little Terminator head so that every time you turn, there's just like a Terminator endoskeleton head just covering your bits.
Well, I've put the fake kind of custom version of this a figure they've tried to do, and then the one made by this German company, Thyssen. It's probably the best likeness facially, I think, of Arnold we've had so far, by the look of it. But then again, I could be blind because, I mean, well, it's pixelated, isn't it? I guess to protect them from being sued by Arnold. So, but
Well,
yeah, check it out.
Yeah, if I was Arnold, I wouldn't be upset by that. I'd be like, amazing, finally.
Yeah,
well,
but
as long as it's big.
He's not getting his bit from like the production of it though, because they are using his likeness, aren't they? So.
Meh, he's got enough money anyway.
I don't know about
We've massively digressed.
We haven't massively digressed.
Well, yeah, I guess we're on Arnold, but we are kind of just talking about his business. His Pen 15. And they are all the notes I have in this particular 2 minutes, Ethan.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent.
You're about to go pump it at the gym now, aren't you?
I am.
Are you trying to eke it out to 28 minutes by any chance?
I'm not, but we are close, aren't we? But
no, we're not.
thank you all for listening, everyone. If, as I've said before, if you want to actually, I should say this at the start of the show, we've got a YouTube channel. You can actually watch the clips play on repeat for the video portion of our in-video commentary, Mystery Science Theatre 3K style. So go to YouTube, you can actually follow along what we're actually talking about as it happens on screen. And if you like the Facebook page, we'll be very appreciative. And if you want to do us a solid, of course, leave us a review on iTunes. Go into iTunes, open the app, open your account, and give us a star written review. If you've already written a review, leave another one. Who knows? They might let you leave another one. It doesn't hurt. We've got the Facebook page, of course, featuring this nude, anatomically correct Arnold. Now,
please do check it out. It is amazing.
Don't be confused by all of them, because I think I'm going to repost it because it's not put the picture of him up, and the only one that's actually come up as a picture is the really badly made Play-Doh Arnold, which is
maybe just delete that one.
Distracting and vomit-inducing.
So,
yes, Ellie, I'd just like to say thank you for being on the show again, and we'll do another one tomorrow. We'll be back. Sorry for the patchy output, and we're rattling towards our last 15 episodes.
Hasta la vista,
baby. I now know why you'll finish the podcast, but it's something I can never do because it's 28 minutes. All right,
cut it.
Why?
Because you're gay. Cut it.
My little buttercup. All right. Oh, Beryl's here. All right, cutting off. Bye.
watch out for machines. They will rule the world. I'll be back.